Hey, what's up, my Koopa Troop? It's Koops!
And Enob.
And welcome back to a not-so-special episode of Rabbids Go Home. In the last episode, we completed the game, getting well over 23,000 feet. You can see all the way up to 31,000 feet or so. And a new mission supposedly opened up at the very top, 31,750 feet. And that feels so bad. You want to go click on it, you want to go do it, but we can't right now. And you have to do it. You have to get to 31,750 feet. You say, okay, how do you do that? How do you go about getting all that stuff? Well, we went through and counted all of the levels, and even beating everything 100%, we'd still be short. So then you say, okay, how do you get more than that? You had to go to the city, right?
You have to go into that city main hub area.
In the main city hub area, there's a problem with this game, a big problem. There are 3 city hubs. In the first 2 areas, when you go to the city, it is basic and nothing over there in the basic city. However, there are still 200 feet you can collect there. And if you're smart when you're playing the game off, you should collect all 200 feet as best you can there, or at least over 75 or 100. You need to collect a lot.
Yes.
Then when you get to the next area, which is considered red because it's got some red.
It's got these red inflatables instead of these spiked green ones over here in the distance. They have red ones instead. Yep, simple. Center City. Click a whole bunch of stuff here. And they mean you should try to collect a whole bunch of stuff in this area because, as we're explaining,
you'd need it. So the second city hub has red inner tubes, or red inflatable tubes. And that city hub has 300 items. And then this is considered the third city hub, and it has the green spiky items. However, once you beat the first area, that first city hub will never come back in the game. So if you didn't collect the items then, you're plumb out of luck. You're not going to get those to come back. We have not had it happen to us, but we have heard the second area randomly comes back every once in a while. That seems like a glitch, because that doesn't seem like that should happen.
Yeah.
But it does randomly come back, so you could potentially go back and collect items there. Once you collect all the items once, collecting them again doesn't do you any good. They're considered collected. So that means if you collect something and then you're not sure you've collected it before, you don't know. You won't know. And that's why this area is so infuriating, because we thought maybe you could keep collecting to add to your total. That's not how it works.
Nope.
You collect it once and it's done.
So for example, we got 14 feet here, so you think we maybe add 14 feet onto what we had before.
And if you're going to look at the top left here, you're going to see that it shouldn't have changed anything.
It shouldn't have changed whatsoever.
Unless we hadn't collected one of those items or something.
That stuff right there is in plain sight. I'm sure we've collected that many times before.
So you head back here,
and yep,
exact same. So that 14 feet did not matter because we have collected that 14 feet before. Okay, it still kind of makes sense, but a marker, some kind of designation would have been nice.
I mean, like in the actual missions, you do get that marker, like, or you get told you've collected this amount in that area, but nothing is ever explained in the center city area. So yeah, good luck trying to figure out exactly how much you've already collected before and how much will actually add to your total.
And the worst part is, so you need a vast majority of the 3 city hubs, and you need pretty much 100% on every level to get to the 31,750 feet.
The thing is, we pretty much have gotten most of these levels up close to 100% or have completed 100%. There has been like a couple of levels where we did miss up quite a bit, like this one, for example, we're about 200 short.
Yep.
So, but even we went through and counted all this up, and even with all that added, we would still be maybe like 200 short?
Yeah, we added it up, and we were missing 465 possible feet from all of the levels. So if we beat all of the levels 100%, which would take forever and be really annoying, we'd only get 465 feet more, which is still short of our goal of 31,750 feet. We've collected everything we possibly can, essentially, in the third area. I think we missed like 5-10 feet, but that's about it. That still wouldn't have mattered. So the third area is done. The second area we're not sure on, but we haven't been able to get it to respawn, so we don't know.
Yeah.
And the first area, I haven't checked or counted, but we probably did an okay half job of it, because we explored. We didn't know about it at the time, but we did explore it decently. I remember exploring it pretty decently. So what I'm trying to say is, we'd have to perfect this game. We still would probably be very close or short or maybe just slightly above it, but it would be miserable.
Yes, since you have to replay the entire game just to get to this final point. And do you know what you get?
Do you get some
for this
secret
final point?
awesome mission, Enob? Do you get
Like
some kind of
some
cool
moon
moon level
mission,
where you
or-
can get a run around and play
In
for,
low
to your heart's
gravity,
content?
Nope.
Oh,
No.
what?
No.
No?
Way off. Way off.
What do you get then if you don't get some super awesome special prize for
In
beating
this
the
wacky
game?
comedy adventure game, what would you get for a final prize of 100% completed the game? Maybe lots of disappointment and misery and shame for how all the hours you spent trying to get 100%. No, yeah, the only thing you get is, you see how these stars are spinning right here? This star also spins.
It turns yellow and it spins. That's
It's a
no
giant
level.
star.
You don't get to play that level. There is
Nope.
no level. It doesn't exist.
It's just a marker to say, hey, you got 100% in this game? Congrats.
Congrats, you
Gold
freaking
star for completion.
It is literally a gold star that spins. That is it. That is the difference. We have done numerous research. We obviously have not achieved it ourselves, but we've looked up, read comments, looked up videos. We have found out that there is absolutely nothing that happens in this game when you 100% it. So do not even bother. I know a lot of us are completionists that really like to beat things 100%. We are too. We like to try and beat things. This is not a game worth beating 100%. Don't kill yourself over it. If you were going to play it through the first time, now knowing this information, maybe you would know something. There is, however, a light in the dark for us if we wanted to do
If you really
it.
wanted to do it, I don't know why, but if you really wanted to do it, there's actually a glitch in this level.
On King of the Pile.
Yes.
King of the Pile says you can get a max of 400 feet towards your total. This is the last level in the game. However, there seems to be a certain glitch where you can get an extra. I've seen 105 and I've seen 125, but approximately 100 more.
Definitely more than 100. 400 total you can get in this
You can get
level.
over 500 in this level. Now, how? None of the other levels have this issue, as far as I know. But apparently, when you see these cans here, if you shoot it, and they'll dump a lot of stuff. And you have to do a timing. I think it's a timing thing. You have to shoot it and then run into it.
Yeah.
Like right instantly
Same
after.
time, yeah.
Like right instantly after
So,
it.
yeah, try that again.
So we'll try it again. But we haven't even tried it yet. But we've seen videos of it. You shoot it and then run into it, and apparently it gives you double. And if you do that to every single can, you end up with about 100 more.
Yep. I think maybe I did too soon.
Yeah, I think
But,
that was too soon.
But I think it actually gave me a couple more extra feet there. So
If you do it, shoot,
if you time it
run,
just right, I think that's how you can,
can,
get
like, double
exactly
it, yeah.
125 feet. So
If
like,
you did it perfectly.
If you time it perfectly, yep. So, but I'm pretty sure I got more feet there than before.
we watched someone's video and they got 105 more on it. Someone else said you can get up to 125, which would make sense. It seems like it's a timing thing where while it's still spitting out feet, you can run into it and it can spit out double the feet, essentially. So, yeah, there is a glitch on only the last level. Well, okay, even counting that in, that's an extra 100 feet. That is kind of a cushion that wasn't intended in the game that you could potentially use it to get.
That's how you do it. You kind of wait for it to spill out, and the very last second you charge into it, and you collect whatever else is left in there, so you essentially double from all those, and so you can get a lot more
Yes,
that way.
so you can get a lot more.
but,
It is a weird kind of glitch that doesn't happen anywhere else, but that would give you an extra 100 feet or so. But like we said, even with the extra 100 feet, even with getting the 400 feet that we don't have currently from the 100%, we would still be a little bit short. We would need the secondary to come back up randomly, which once again is also kind of a glitch. And we would have to have done pretty poorly the first time around, which we don't know how we did, is the thing. So, like we said, you have to do all these things to get 100%, and it's not worth it. It is not at all worth it. You get no benefits, no secret level, nothing.
It's so unfortunate because this game is pretty interesting, and it's worth a playthrough, but just not 100% playthrough. Do not bother with that.
Yeah, if we had to say anything, really, you should just enjoy the game. I would not worry about 100% collecting. We did it on a couple levels, but really, I would just play through, enjoy it, make sure you get enough to get to the final level, beat it, and you'd be a happy camper. Without needing to go, because you could see we were above and beyond. By the time we were at the last level, we already had 30,000 or something. So now that is the final level there, or not final level. That is the final gold star. I want to say a level, but it's not.
It's not a level. It's a gold star to show that you completed the game, or 100%. Congrats.
That's all it is.
But not even like 100% of the missions. It's more than that. 100%, like, or mostly 100%ing even the center areas.
100% of the missions, practically 100% of the areas. It's probably like 90%ing the areas at least. So it's like 90% of the areas, 100% of the missions. And if you did 90% the city hubs, you can probably glitch the last level to cover up the missing feet. But the idea of it was to actually 100% every single level to get to the 31,750 feet.
Yep.
So that's pretty stupid. You only get a gold star. Don't worry, it's not worth doing. We did want to show one other interesting thing in this game before we finish off our playthrough of it. So we got the zombie rabbit up. We're gonna beat him up a little bit here, and we're gonna show you off one final thing that's just interesting. It's an interesting tidbit, I think.
Yeah.
So you go to figurines here, and you can go to manage figurines. Now, these ones in the front here are all the ones we've self-created. Now, they're pretty ugly, but you can create your own, and I think these are the base ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's way too many spaces for how many you would create, but I guess that's better than nothing.
So you have all these characters you can unlock with codes.
These
ones are, I think, given to you.
Those were given, and there was some released ones where you could put codes in. The basic one? His hat didn't load in again.
It doesn't seem to
never.
Oh, there.
Oh, there we go. It loaded in for the first time ever.
Exactly.
Oh, well, we knew it had a hat, but it just never loads in.
You can a whole bunch of characters you can unlock through codes, and both these two for pre-ordering, but you can also get through codes.
Nowadays, you can get them through a code.
Yep.
These are easy to find online, the codes. We can even leave them in the description here if you guys want. So we can leave the codes in the description if you actually are playing this game to unlock all the characters. It's not a huge deal. However, you're like, what happened to number 8 there?
What is
Koops
this mysterious 8th one?
Why can't you unlock that?
Maybe you get this after completing 100%.
Yeah, maybe Koops Need Up. You guys just don't know it. Maybe if you beat the game 100%, you get a cool new character.
Nope.
Wrong.
You
don't get a new character. Wrong. You don't get a new character. Huh? Well, then how do you unlock that? Short answer is, you don't.
No one knows.
No one
knows how to unlock this 8th character in this 10th page here of characters.
It blows my mind. There's a game that we haven't figured out, but no one actually knows how to unlock that character. All the other character codes do follow a certain pattern. So the idea was, okay, you could follow that pattern, and maybe you'd be able to unlock it. There has been attempts by people to unlock it using combinations of it, but to be honest, it ends up being, I don't know how many, it was like crazy number of possible combinations, like 40,000 or some crazy number.
You hold C and Z, and you can press either A, 1, or 2, but they can also be pressed like 4 times or something like that, like each.
Yeah.
So, so many different combinations with that.
It ended up being so many different combinations it could possibly be, and no one has at least cracked it yet, let alone if it even exists. The idea, I would think, I don't know, I'm not a designer or a coder or anything. I would think the character was built into the game, and that when you use the code, you unlocked it, and that everyone should have it built into the game. But no one actually knows. So you can't even 100% the game if you wanted to, because you can't get the last character.
Yeah, the last character is, nope.
It's not unlockable through any means.
I think you maybe get like at an expo, or it's like maybe a promotional character or something like that, but no one knows. I guess the game didn't do as well, at least they decided never to release it, or...
Yeah, that's exactly. People speculate that it probably was like a convention or an expo code that they would hand out that would unlock this character, but it just never was done or whatever. So, yeah, we don't know.
Yep. They had that Rabbid channel, which you can actually upload your Rabbid creations here to it, and perhaps maybe there would be like a competition on there.
Or reward for unlock. Yeah, but nope.
But yeah,
that never happened.
No.
Now, you guys might be saying, well, okay, if you 100% the game, do any of the cutscenes change? Do you get something cool at the end? Anything?
Nope.
No. None of the cutscenes change. Literally, you get a yellow star that spins. Don't 100% the game. Yeah. We are just going to say that straight out. Don't 100% the game. It is not worth your time.
We're not going to, so...
You shouldn't either.
No.
If you really want to, you can. We've kind of explained a little bit about the glitches and how to do it. Make sure if you start over the game, you 100% that first area because you can never get back. The second area as well, you probably should 100% that while it's there. It seems like it can come back, but we have not had it come back. So we don't have the... we've heard comments online saying it can, but we have not had it happen. So you should 100% the first area, 100% the second area, and 100% the third area, the city area, if you actually want to 100% it. But like I said, it's not worth it. Don't do it to yourself. Alright guys, I think that concludes this entire Let's Play series of the Rabbids Go Home. It was an enjoyable game as we played through it all. There were a couple of issues here and there. I would like to see the game organized a little bit better. And this 100% thing actually rubs me the wrong way, a decent amount. I think it could have been something cool. Everyone wanted a cool mission or moon.
I was hoping for a cool thing at the end because, 100% of this game is a bit of a challenge.
It's a challenge. It's a huge challenge.
A bit of a pain, but, you think it'd be worth it for something at the very end because, this game's fairly enjoyable. But, unfortunately, nope, it's...
Nothing.
Just a gold star.
Nothing happens.
Yep.
Alright guys, that is the end of this entire Let's Play. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope to see you guys at any of our next Let's Plays that are coming up. So, till then guys, take it easy. Peace.
Bye.